Erling Haaland missed a penalty, then scored a banger. VAR stole the spotlight again, and Pep Guardiola celebrated his 1000th career match by teaching Liverpool what modern football really means. Yes, it was one of those nights at the Etihad, where the joy was bigger than Pep's bald head. And trust me, it wasn't just a win, it was a football masterclass wrapped inside a VAR sitcom. Welcome to the Premier League Comedy Hour, where every pass can become a meme and every VAR decision feels like a Netflix crime documentary. This week, Manchester City turned the Etihad into a dance floor, crushing Liverpool 3-0 in a match that had everything: drama, chaos, and Haaland doing his best impression of miss first, score later. Pep Guardiola, in his 1000th career game, proved that not every bald man is a genius, but this one definitely is.
Wow.
In the 9th minute, Jeremy Doku danced past two defenders and got gently kneed by Georgi Mamardashvili. VAR reviewed it and said, "Yep, that's love, but violent love." Penalty to City. Everyone expected Haaland to do what Haaland always does, destroy the net and souls at once. But nope, his shot was strong but predictable. Mamardashvili guessed right, dove low, and saved it. Haaland mumbled something, maybe, VAR, can we sub the keeper instead? That's now 3 missed penalties in his last 5, a stat that might make even Marcus Rashford feel better about himself. But, of course, redemption came fast. About 20 minutes later, Núñez whipped in a tricky cross, Konate completely misjudged it, and Haaland pounced, a powerful header that left Mamardashvili rooted like a decorative statue. 1-0 City. Haaland raised his hand to apologize to the fans, then kicked the corner flag like he was exercising his missed penalty demons. But just when City fans were celebrating, the real main character of English football appeared. VAR, because of course, it did. Minute 37, Van Dijk scores a beautiful header. Liverpool fans explode in joy like someone just handed them free beer for life. But then, VAR enters the chat. Referee Anthony Taylor whispers in Chris Kavanagh's ear, "Hey mate, I think there's a Robertson standing suspiciously close to the keeper." And indeed, Andy Robertson was in an offside position, ducking to avoid the ball. Donnarumma could clearly see the shot, but VAR decided Robertson interfered with play. Translation: didn't touch it, didn't block vision, but still guilty. Welcome to the Premier League, where simply existing can be a foul. Cue the pundits. Gary Neville, he didn't block the keeper's view. Wayne Rooney, that goal should have stood. And then Roy Keane, the eternal fun police, rules are rules. Robertson shouldn't have been there. Actually, he shouldn't be anywhere near the ball. Goal disallowed. Van Dijk clapped sarcastically. Liverpool fans booed the sky. City players just smiled and played on. And if that wasn't painful enough for Liverpool fans, fate decided to twist the knife a little deeper. 4 minutes later, Van Dijk's day went from bad to, oh come on. Nico Gonzalez hit a long shot, Van Dijk stuck out a lazy leg, deflecting the ball past his own keeper. 2-0. The Guardian called it a lazy block, the kind of line that hurts more than the goal itself. Pep smiled on the sideline like, thanks, Virgil. Perfect 1000th gift.
Oh my God!
While Van Dijk was having a day to forget, Jeremy Doku decided it was his time to make the highlight reels. In the 68th minute, Jeremy Doku received the ball on the left, cut inside, and unleashed a thunderbolt into the far corner. Josko Gvardiol behind him just stood there, holding his head in disbelief, like, did my teammate just turn into prime Ian Robben? The stadium exploded. Pep laughed like a proud dad who just watched his kid ace the science fair. 3-0. Game over. Doku was named man of the match, while sitting on the bench, smiling like he knew he just downloaded a new skill pack. As the Etihad roared, Pep just stood there, calm, smiling, and 1000 games wiser. Let's not forget, this was Pep Guardiola's 1000th career match as a coach. From Barcelona to Bayern to City, he's turned football into an art form, and VAR into a logic puzzle no one can solve. Tonight, he celebrated the milestone like a professor who just proved time travel works. 3-0, clean sheet, second in the table, 4 points behind Arsenal. Not bad for a man who looks like a yoga teacher but coaches like a chess grandmaster. But let's be real, beyond all the stats and milestones, this game told us something deeper about both teams. Liverpool can complain about VAR all day, but the truth is simple, they got outclassed. When you face a team where the left back plays like a winger, The winger plays like a striker, and the striker plays like an alien. Your best option is prayer. And Haaland, he reminded us that failure isn't the end, it's just the setup for a better highlight. Pep taught us that age doesn't stop creativity, it just speeds up hair loss. In football, like in life, sometimes you miss penalties, sometimes VAR ruins your joy. But if you stay calm like Pep and relentless like Haaland, sooner or later, the goalkeeper will just stand and watch.